Drugs Controller General of India has given permission for conducting Phase 1 human clinical trial for an anti-sera that was developed by injecting inactivated SARS-CoV-2 in horses and can be a potential treatment for COVID-19, ICMR officials said. The anti-sera has been developed by the Indian Council of Medical Research in collaboration with a Hyderabad-based biopharmaceutical firm. With Biological E Limited, we have developed an horse anti-sera and we have just got clearance for conducting clinical trials for that, ICMR Director General Dr. Balram Bhargava said at a press briefing. The anti-sera is yet to undergo human clinical trials to establish safety and efficacy. Anti-sera are blood serum high in antibodies against specific antigens and are injected in humans to help kickstart the immune system to fight specific infections. The ICMR and Biological E Limited Hyderabad have developed highly purified anti-sera for prophylaxis and treatment of COVID-19, the Apex Health Research Body had earlier said in a tweet. Meanwhile, according to World Health Organization Chief Scientist Soumya Swaminathan, it may take up to 2 more years for 60 to 70% of the world to receive vaccination against COVID-19. Global Naga Forum, in its peace initiative, sponsored a 7-member peace delegation of Naga women from different Naga areas to reach out to the Government of India in Delhi on the Naga peace process. A press release by Naga Women Peace Delegation member Professor Rosemary Zavichu stated that Naga Women Peace Delegation called on the Atto Kilonser Th Muiva and the top leaders of the negotiating party and the collective leadership in Delhi to convey the concerns of Naga mothers and women to bringing an early and inclusive settlement to bring peace into all Naga areas. The Women Peace Delegation further attended meetings with top officials of the Government of India at Hotel Ashoka and later with the National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and the Deputy National Security Advisor Patsal Gikar and discussed the long-drawn-out peace process and the need for an early inclusive settlement. Several other issues of the ground realities which had been misinformed and misinterpreted to the Government of India were clarified by the Women Peace Delegation during the discussions. Khasi Students Union KSU has expressed concern on immersion of idols in rivers and water bodies in the city, asserting that it would damage the water sources and also the health of the people. This was informed by the Environment and Cultural Cell of the Khasi Students Union. Seeking an end to the practice, the union has written petitions to the Minister of Forest and Environment, Lakhmen Rimboy, and the East Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioner, Isawanda Lalu. The Khasi Students Union pointed out that they had witnessed the damages done to water bodies at Sanmer and Umkaliar, among other places, which would over time affect the environment and the health of the people. The Deputy Commissioner asserted that she would hold meetings with the Central Puja Committee and the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board to discuss the matter. The Khasi Students Union also alleged that the state government machinery was not cautious enough to ensure that the guidelines of the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board were being followed. A landslide triggered by heavy rain swept away 2 empty buildings, 1 bus and a car at Aizaul's Zemabok locality in the northeastern outskirts of the town, but there was no casualty, police said. The area had been hit by an avalanche earlier too. The landslide swept away a 3-story concrete building and an Assam Type 1. Both buildings were empty. 1 empty bus and a car has also been swept away in the landslip, the police said. Residents of the area were moved to safer places. Chief Minister Zoramthanga, under whose constituency the area falls, and the Disaster Management and Rehabilitation Minister Lalcham Liana visited the site and spoke to the local people. Noted Sikkim film actor D.K. Lepcha succumbed to COVID-19 yesterday at STNM Hospital. According to officials, she was undergoing treatment after testing positive for the virus. She was also a diabetic patient. Fondly called Manu Tata, one of her latest releases was the Priyanka Chopra-produced Nepali language film Pahuna. The Little Visitors. Lepcha, who was born as Dhan Kumari Pradhan, has also appeared in several other Nepali films, stage shows, music videos, telefilms, and serials. Expressing grief about the news, ex-Chief Minister of Sikkim, Pawan Kumar Chamling, wrote on his Facebook handle, "I am deeply saddened by the tragic news of Mrs. D.K. Lepcha succumbing to her COVID-19 battle yesterday. She was lovingly called Manu Tata. I am sorry to hear that her husband, Mr. Bhanu Lepcha, is also under quarantine. My prayer for him is that his test will be negative." With positive cases rising all across the nation, the COVID-19 status of northeastern states are: like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for news that matters and stories that inspire.